Ariel Helwani at Madison Square Garden in New York City, just days away now from UFC 159, and we're being joined by Cheick Kongo, who meets Roy Nelson this Saturday night live on pay-per-view. And Cheick, good to see you again. Bonjour, ça va?
Really good, Ariel. How you doing?
How come when I speak to you in French, you always reply to me in English? Do you feel like I'm not on your level when it comes to French speaking? It's a little insulting, I'm not going to lie.
That's fine, you know. So, but I know you can speak fluently French, so that's why I try to be at the same level than you. Because even myself with my English, you know, my English is pretty poor, but I try my best.
I think your English is better than my French. I'm just trying to make you feel comfortable, like you're at home, and yet you always just ignore it.
Okay, that's fine. Si ça peut t'intéresser, on va parler français. Ça me dérange.
Okay, that just got a little too crazy for me. Let's talk about your fight. You're fighting Roy Nelson on Saturday. We haven't seen you since July of last year when you fought Sean Jordan. Why have you been out for so long?
So, parce que bon, j'avais des problèmes de santé. Et,
no one's going to watch this interview now. He said he has health problems. He had health problems.
Yes, he understood very well. So yeah, I had a heart problem, and I had to fix that first. Because I couldn't fight, you know, couldn't come back and doing the right thing for the fight, for the training camp, and be ready for the next fight at the top level. So I take times to make sure, you know, everything can bother me. And now I'm here today, so it's gonna be fine.
What kind of health problems? I know you had a shoulder issue in that fight.
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So I got a really bad trouble with my shoulders, with the dislocated clavicle. And both shoulders, so I have to make them strong. Just check if anything was chronic. So now, you know, I'm safe and ready to rumble.
How do you feel now? I mean, as far as 0% to 100%?
100%.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
No problems anymore?
No problems anymore, and feel really confident, you know. I spent a really good time with my training camp. They kicked my butt so bad, they give me a hard time. Trouble, you know, on the ground, striking, so that's really good.
You know, that fight against Sean in Calgary, it wasn't your most exciting fight. You know, the crowd got a little antsy, they booed. Do you feel pressure now to erase that memory and put on a big show on Saturday?
You know, I don't care about the boo or whatever, because, you know, it's not easy to fight, and especially when you fight and you think everything's good, you're 100%, and at the last minute something wrong happened. So you have to deal with that, you know, and also the deal is just keep the victory on your own. So that's what I try to do. I wanted to do something more exciting, you know, exchange, go on the ground, whatever, you know, striking and fly, whatever. But I couldn't because I was limited at the time, and just the time to understand what's going on, you know. Somewhere it was too late, but it was really good for me because I could, you know, handle the pressure and keep doing and have the victory on my own.
Where are you at mentally now in your career? Because you're always on the pay-per-views, you're fighting top guys, you're fighting a top 10 guy once again in Roy Nelson, but you know, you have a lot of miles on you, right? You've been in a lot of wars. How many more fights, how many more years do you want to fight for?
I don't know. Honestly, I try my best to get as soon as possible a title shot or be the next contender for that. But hopefully, I gotta give myself probably 2-3 more years, you know, to reach that point. If not, whatever, you know, I have enough memories to retire and go on my way, you know, and do something else.
So the journey continues with Roy Nelson. How do you beat him on Saturday?
It's gonna be exciting because he's really good on the ground. Black jiu-jitsu belt, and his striking is crazy. You know, he's just like yeah, he's a beast. So it will be a good opposition to show how I can defeat him. You know, but for sure, you know, we're gonna strike. If I decide to go on the ground, or if I decide, we're gonna do the job on the ground too. So, you know what about this? You know, I'm really prepared for that. And I can't wait to be here Saturday.
Okay, final question. What do you think of his hair, his beard, his belly? What do you think of the Roy Nelson package?
You know what? I don't care about that because no, honestly, you know, I'm fortunate. You know, I'm blessed for what I got. You know, if I have to compare myself to him, and you know, just the package, you know, doesn't make the fighter. You know, I'm a looking guy. I'm a good-looking guy. He is, you know, on his own. So it just depends what kind of type people love. You know, if you want to get somebody a little bit chubby, you know, with harmony curves, or somebody dry, cut as hell, you know. It depends. For me, you know, I don't care because I have many friends of mine in the same body type, and most of the time when I see them, I try to catch them because I like that, you know. That's the thing. I can say I won't get those things, but it's always you know yes, it's happiness to check, you know, mess around with somebody like that, you know, to say, okay, let me tickle you or poking you.
Like a teddy bear.
Yeah, and people say, no, come on. I say, yeah, I like it.
As they say in English, different strokes for different folks. That's Roy Nelson. This is Cheick Kongo. We look forward to your fight on Saturday. Enchanté, always a pleasure.
Ravi. En tout cas, c'était un plaisir. Merci encore pour ce temps donné. Et puis, je vous dis à samedi soir donc, pour l'UFC 159. Donc, soyez présents. So, be ready for UFC 159. So, it's going to be a huge brawl. So, hopefully, you will love it. And see you Saturday.